welcome you back to the Worldwide Dome here in Stamford, Connecticut, home of WWE headquarters. I'm Ryan Anthony, the captain here, bringing you the action. It's Game 4 of the Athlete Championship Series between the New Orleans Satchmos and the Connecticut 93ers. The 93ers lead the series 2-1. That being said, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New Orleans Satchmos. It goes a little something like this. Jackie Chan, per usual, is going to be kicking things off, followed by Brad Pitt, Justin Bieber. Jim Carrey is going to be batting fourth in the cleanup spot. He will play right field, followed by Owen Wilson at first. Kieran Culkin, Bruno Mars, Tom Felton, and the pitcher, Ken Jeong. On the pitching unit, they're going to square off against CM Punk. And with that being said, let's go to the field. Jackie Chan is going to be making his way to the plate as we're getting ready to get underway. And in the under center, one pitch, one gone. Brad Pitt, Natalia is under there for that matter, excuse me. Next up, Brad Pitt as he grounds it foul. In the dirt, 1-1 now. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Got him. In steps Justin Bieber. And has to back up 1-0. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss at the ball in the dirt, 1-2. Got him. 1-2-3 go the Satchmos. Time for the home half of the first. Before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup. As you can see, they're using the exact same lineup. Again, CM Punk is going to be the pitcher. Once again, they're going to be squaring off against Ken Jeong. Right by the top of the lineup, we go for John Cena. In the air, right field, deep drive, gone! The champ is here! On the first pitch he sees, John Cena cracks the goose egg. Seth Rollins looks at ball one. Ooh, way early on that one and low. 1-1. And nips the outside corner, 1-2 now. 2-2 now. The truck will rain. On the ground, foul. On the ground, Ken Jeong has it. Throw to first is in time. Let's see what Asuka does. The Empress of Tomorrow. Outside, ball one. In the air center, that's going to get through for the base hit. Brad Pitt throws it back in quickly as Rhea Ripley makes her way to the plate. Mommy, the cleanup hitter. And swing late on that one. Home one. 1-1 in the dirt. Let's look at Asuka, now the pitch. 2-1 now. And swing and miss the ball, the letters. The truck will ring. Full count. Throw to first. And Asuka back. In the air, right center. That's going to get down for a base hit. To third is Asuka. The second is Mommy. And runners are going to be in scoring position with one gone. Let's see what Bayley does. Can she capitalize? In the air to right center. That's going to get through. One run's going to score. Two runs are going to score. And the second is Bayley. It's now 3-0 Connecticut. Finn Balor makes his way to the plate with one gone. There goes Bayley. Swing and miss in dirt. And Bayley back. 1-1 outside. And just nips the outside corner, so I thought. Regardless, it's 1-2. In the air, shallow center. And putting it away is Brad Pitt, route number 2. Time to make way for Asuka. for EO Sky, excuse me. Outside, ball 1. And outside once more, 2-0. In the air to right center, deep drive, out of here! 2-1 Johnson for EO Sky. Already the 9-3ers take a commanding lead. 5-0 is the score. Time to make way for Natalia. And the 9-3ers bat around. Inside, 0-1. 1-0. Swing and a miss in the ball in the dirt, 1-1. And nips the outside corner, 1-2. And outside, Chuck Mullery. The Chuck Mullery. And juts it over in right center. That's going to get down for a base hit. And she's sticking to, and she will be in there. Pitcher versus pitcher as CM Punk makes his way to the plate. And on the ground, and putting away his own Wilson, and that'll be that. 5-run score. We'll go to the top of the second, starting with Jim Carrey. And here is Jim Carrey. Let's see how he'll do against CM Punk. Uppercuts it. Finn Balor. 1 pitch, 1 gone for Dr. Robotnik. Let's see what Owen Wilson does. And Royal Van looks at ball 1. Almost got him. Has to back up. Right down Broadway. 1-1. Outside. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Chuck Woolery. Got him. Time to make way for Kieran Culkin. Uppercuts it, Finn Balor again. And the side is retired. 6 up, 6 down for New Orleans. Let's see what John Cena does. In the air, left center. Brad Pitt, 1 pitch, 1 gone. Let's see what Rollins does. And Seth Rollins looks at ball 1. In the dirt, 2-0. Three and 0 on the verge of losing Rollins. And that gets inside for strike 1. The 3-1. And swing and a miss in the dirt. Full count now. Got him. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. But nonetheless, takes some bench. Let's see what Asuka does. And lines it over in center. That's going to get through for a base hit. Brad Pitt throws it back in quickly. And so it's time to make way for Rhea Ripley. She doubled and later scored. And ball 1 outside. On the ground, foul. 2-1 outside. And juts it, foul over to right. And it's full count now. Warner's going to be on the move this time. Got her. 1 left for Connecticut. They still lead at 5-0. We're going to the top of the third. Starting with Bruno Mars. Inside, ball 1. And just a foul over to the right. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Got him. Tom Feldman makes his way to the plate next. And Draco Malfoy smashes it foul on the ground. 1-1 now. 2-1 now. 3-1, almost on the verge of losing him. And full count now. Payout pitch coming right here, right now. On On the ground, Asuka, throw to first is in time. Ken Jeong, pitcher versus pitcher, is up next. And just off the inside corner, ball 1, ball 2 in the dirt. And blooper over to Shao Right, and Cena makes it. 9 up, 9 down. We're going to the bottom of the third, starting with Bailey, who doubled first trip. And just nips the outside corner, so I thought, regardless, it's strike 1. And it's 1-1 outside. On the ground, Culkin over to Wilson for out number 1. Let's see what Finn Balor does. 0 for 1 in the game. On the ground, Mars over to Wilson for out number 2. Let's see what Io Sky does. She homered her first trip. Over in right center. Over in right, that's going to get through for a base hit. Let's see what Natalya does. She doubled her first trip. And swing to miss. Couldn't keep up with that one. 0-1. In the dirt, 1-1. 2-1 now. On the ground, Ken Jeong has it, throw second, and everybody's going to be safe. So it's first and second, 2 gone. And in steps the pitcher, CM Punk. It's going to be pitcher versus pitcher. Outside, ball 1. In there for strike 1. 1-1. On the ground, foul. The old 1-2. Got him. 2 left for Connecticut. They still lead at 5-0. Time for the top of the 4th. And time for the top of the lineup for the Satchmos with Jackie Chan. And has to back up 1-0. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss, 2-1. In there for strike 2. Nipping the outside corner. On the ground, foul. Tries to give him a chase, but he lays off. Full count. On the ground, Rollins over to Io Sky for out number 1. See what Brad Pitt does. Strikeout victim his first trip. Uppercuts at Finn Balor. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Justin Bieber makes his way to play. He too struck out his first trip. And has to back up 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. On the ground, and it's a fair ball. It gets through for a base hit. First hit for the Satchmos. Jim Carrey makes his way to the play. Can he capitalize on this? And it's 1-0 now. In there for strike 1. In the air to right center. Scoring is Bieber. The second is Carey. And the Satchmos are on the board. He too is going to get a triple out of this one. RBI triple for Jim Carrey. 5-1 in favor of Connecticut. In steps Owen Wilson. Has to back up 1-0. Can the Satchmos come back from this one? 1-1 now. Swing and a miss, 1-2. And it's a Chuck Woolery count. The Chuck Woolery. Uppercuts at foul. Got him. Satchmos are on the board. 5-1 is the score. Time for the bottom of the 4th, starting with the top of the lineup. John Cena, who homered. Time to make way for Mr. Beast. He'll take over on the mound. And it's in there for strike 1. Tails back inside. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Got him. Seth Rollins is up next, 0 for 2 in the game. Outside, 1-0. Uppercuts it over on right. Under it is Carey. 2 down in the 4th. Let's see what Asuka does. 2 for 2 in the game. 2 singles. Outside, ball 1. And just a foul over to the right. And 2-1 now. In the dirt, Wisely lays off, 3-1. And just a foul. Heads up over there. Payoff pitch coming right here, right now. And inning continues. Runner at first. 2 gone. In steps Mommy. 1-0 now. And just a foul over to the left. Uppercuts it over in left. Under it is Bieber for out number 3. 1 left for the 93ers. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Time to make way for Kieran Culkin. 0 for 1 in the game. And just nips the outside corner, so I thought 0-1. And swing to miss, 0-2. Got him. Say goodnight. Let's see what Bruno Mars does. Strikeout, victim his first trip. And just it over right center. That's going to get through for a base hit. It's going to get through into the gap and ricochet off the wall. And it's going to turn into a triple for Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars at third. And here comes Draco Malfoy. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss for Malfoy. Say goodnight. Pitcher versus pitcher as Mr. Beast makes his way to the plate. And on the outside corner, 0-1. Strike 2 right down Broadway. Good night. 1 left for New Orleans. 5-1 is the score in favor of Connecticut. Time for the bottom of the 5th with number 5 in the lineup, Bailey. Outside, 1-0. Uppercuts it over in left, and under it is Bieber for out number 1. Time to make way for Finn Balor, the Demon King. 0 for 2 in the game. And inside, ball 1. And juts it foul. 2-1 now. Oh, almost got him. 3-1. The 3-1 now. Uppercuts it over in center. And putting away is Brad Pitt for out number 2. Time to make way for Io Sky. Homer in the single for first 2 trips. And swinging a miss on that one, 0-1. Lays off on the ball outside, 1-1. Juts it over in center, in left, and putting away is Bieber for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, go the 93ers, so still leave it 5-1. Jackie Chan, the top of the lineup we go as we're getting ready for the top of inning number 6. 0 for 1 in the game. He's now going to be 0 for 3 he's going to be 0 for 3 as Natalia puts it away. 1 pitch, 1 gone. And in steps Brad Pitt. He too is 0 for 2 in the game. Over in left center, and putting away is Ripley for out number 2. Time to make way for Justin Bieber. Could this be a 3-pitch inning? And it will be a 3-pitch inning as Natalia puts it away. 3-pitch inning this game. We're at the bottom of the 6th, starting with Natalia. And so here she is. 2 for 2 in the game. Outside, ball 1. Natalia's been abroad lately, outside of WWE. She recently challenged for the NWA World's Women's Championship against Kinsey Page. And she is as she flies out against Brad Pitt. And that's going to be it for CM Punk, as we're going to get ready for a pinch hitter, Lyra Valkyria. And outside, ball 1. And the first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion looks at ball 2. And ball 3, inside. On the verge of losing her. And a strike 1. The 3-1. Gets it over and left, and putting away is Justin Bieber. Time to make way for John Cena. Although we can't see him, it's just a bat floating up in the batter's box. Ball 1 outside. And jumps it over and wide. That's going to get through for a base hit. And he's going to attempt to stretch it. Oh, he's going to stay. So base hit for John Cena. And here comes Rollins. 0 for 3 in the game. Can he erase it? And he will not erase it, as Justin Bieber is under it for out number 3. We're going to the top of the 7th. Starting with Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, a.k.a. Jim Carrey. Logan Paul's going to be taking over on the mound for the 93 years, and it's strike 1 for Jim Carrey. And it's strike 2 quickly in the hole. Good night. And we time to make way for Royal Bannon, a.k.a. Lightning McQueen, a.k.a. Owen Wilson, who's 0 for 2, and he nails it out of here. Talk about Lightning McQueen. That was lightning fast on that one. That was a laser beam. 5-2 in favor of Connecticut. Time to make way for Kieran Culkin. 0 for 2 in the game. And it's going to be in there for a base hit over left center, and he's going to get a double out of this one. So a double for Kieran Culkin. And in steps Bruno Mars, triple his last trip. And we're going to have a pinch hitter, Chris Tucker. And over to first. And that's all they're going to get. Kieran Culkin makes his way to third. Let's see what Tom Felton does. The catcher. And Asuka. And throw to first is in time. Time to get up and stretch. When we come back, Asuka's going to be making her way to the plate. Rhea Ripley follows, followed by Bayley. And so here is Asuka. And it's ball 1, or so I thought. Regardless, it's ball 1. 2-0 outside. Three and 0 now. And it's strike 1. Reconvene right here tomorrow for game number 5. And it's over in foul ground and left, and it's strike 2. And it's ball 4. Time to make way for Mommy, Rhea Ripley. In the air to left, and Justin Bieber makes the play. Let's see what Bayley does. 1-0 now. And runner goes. And over in center, that's going to fall in front of Brad Pitt. So it's first and second, 1 gone. And in steps Finn Balor. Can he race his 0 for 3? And jumps a foul over to the right. Heads up over there. And it's ball 1. Outside, just outside. On the ground, foul. Strike, ball 2. Chuck Woolery. On the ground, foul. Full count now. In the air to left. And Justin Bieber puts it away. Time to make way for EO Sky, excuse me. And we're having a pitching change in Justin Timberlake for the Satchmos. And swing and a miss on that one. Late on that one. In the dirt. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And got her. 2 left for the 93ers. They still lead at 5-2. We're on top of the 8th. And just as we figure we're going to have a pitcher, Seth Rogen is going to be taking over for the Satchmos. And Dom is going to be taking over on the mound for the 93ers. The 0-1. Strike 2. Quickly in the hole. Good night. Time to make way for Jackie Chan. 0 for 3 in the game. Can he erase it? And he will erase it. And it's going to get through into the right center field gap. And it's going to ricochet off the wall. And it's going to be a 1-out double for Jackie Chan. Time to make way for Brad Pitt. He's 0 for 3. Can he erase it like Jackie Chan? Swing and miss. 0-1. Nothing in 2 now. Quickly in the hole. On the ground. Oh! A little bit of a mental error right there. That run's going to score. 5-3 in favor of Connecticut. Time to make way for Justin Bieber. Can he capitalize? And has to back up 1-0. I don't know what happened over there at first. Uppercuts it over right. That's going to get through for base hit. Another run's going to score. The second is Bieber. And he's going to take in 3 out off the bat. It's going to be an RBI triple. 5-4 in favor of Connecticut. See what Jim Carrey does. Can he capitalize? And over right, a tie run. Oh, a dive from John Cena! The champ is here! You can see why he's the champ right there. Owen Wilson makes his way. And Dom over to Sky for out number 3. Thought the tie run was going to score, but instead, John Cena makes the play. Time for the bottom of the 8th. Ice Cube is going to be taking over. And time to wait for Natalia on the side of the 93ers, and she knocks it out of here. On the first pitch she sees on the pitch from Ice Cube, she knocks it out of here, Natalia. That extends the lead, 6-4. Sami Zayn's going to be pitching for. He's going to be hitting for the pitcher. Dom, that's going to be it. And the closer's going to be warming up in the bullpen. 1-1 now for Sami Zayn. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Chuck Woolery count now. The Chuck Woolery. Full count. Got him. Right about the top of the lineup we go for John Cena. And Justin over and left. That's going to get through for a base hit. And he's thinking 2 off the bat. Can he get 2? He will not get 2. Let's see what Seth Rollins does. Grab a pinch hitter, Liv Morgan. And a strike 1, or so I thought it was. On the ground, foul. Tries to get her to say goodnight, but she lays off with the ball in the dirt. In the air to center. And Brad Pitt puts it away for out number 3. Last chance for the Satchmos. 6-4 is the score. Kieran Corcoran is going to be kicking things off in the bottom of the ninth, in the top of the 9th, and Sheamus is going to be closing the door. And nips the outside corner, 0-1. Right down Broadway, 0-2. Good night. Chris Tucker makes his way to the plate. And Wayne Brady's going to be the pinch hitter. And strike 1 for Wayne Brady. Strike 2. Good night. Last chance for Satchmos as Tom Felton makes his way to the plate. And it's just as we figured, we're going to have a pinch hitter. Howie Mandel. In the air center. Ball game. 9-3ers take game 4. 6-4 is the final score for game 4 here in the Athlete Championship Series. It was a close one until the very end. CM Punk, the winning pitcher, losing pitcher, Ken Jong, Sheamus makes the save. Thought the Satchmos were going to come back, but that's no longer the case. 3-1 is the score in the series in favor of Connecticut. And 4 homers, 1 for Cena, Io Sky, Owen Wilson, and Natalia. Well, as we said, we're going to be right back here on tomorrow. 9-3ers lead the series 3-1. Satchmos looking for a comeback. Who's going to take home? Is going to advance to the finals? Only one way to find out. That's to tune in on tomorrow. Until then, this is Anthony Harvey Captain saying so long until next game. And as always, do it for Michael Taylor!